Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and welcome to how the shift in the North Node is going to be affecting you over the next 18 months. But before I get to that, you notice I have crystals available up on my website now. You can get to everything, readings, crystals. If you want to buy them from my website or the Etsy store, you can do that. A little something about the crystals: when I go and source these crystals, I go and dig them with my own hands, from Mother Earth to my hands to you. My intention when I get these crystals is to source crystals primarily for light workers and healers. And the ones that I have listed so far, there's going to be quite a few more. The ones I have listed so far are geared toward healers, and I look at really specific qualities in these crystals that can help you in your work with yourself and with others. So check them out. Most of them are free shipping in the United States. Yes, of course, international shipping, it is what it is. But I can internationally ship from my website or from Etsy. If you would like those, and I have already shipped some to Hong Kong, so yes, they do get there. so just so you know, I will make sure you get your crystals, of course. So check those out, and that is in the spirit of the North Node moving into Taurus, so that you can have something physical, solid, of the earth, and of value. Something that you can have for a very long time and value for a very long time. So there you go. All right, so Taurus, how is this going to affect you over the next 18 months? This is until July 2023 that this theme, this series, as you would say, this is a season in a series, of events that have happened. So we moved out of the Gemini North Node, Sagittarius South Node, into Taurus North Node and Scorpio South Node. Okay, Taurus, hey, it's your first house. It's all about you. Your focus, your destiny is going to come from focusing on yourself, okay? And I don't mean in a selfish ego way. I'm talking about a caring, nurturing way in which you show yourself that you are valued. And the South Node, you're coming out of the 8th house, or the North Node, you're coming from a place where you're focused mainly on your job and your money. It was all about money over the last 18 months for you, Taurus. Maybe perhaps the loans that you had, the South Node, those you're trying to get rid of. The loans, taxes, other people's money, depending on a partner for their money, their resources. Could also be tied up in sex, taboo, all those shadowy things that Scorpio rules, okay? That's the 8th house of Scorpio. But now the South Node has moved into Scorpio, so we still have that Scorpio vibe going on. But this time it's shifted over to relationships. That's something, these karmic relationships are something that you need to purge out and move toward yourself. Some of you may be leaving relationships, and that could be any kind, not just your partner or love relationship, but family members, friends, how you relate to the other. Specifically how you have given your power away to other people, because this is karmic. This is what has stopped you from being yourself, from living your destiny. And your destiny is about being you, your true, authentic self, not the mask that you've been wearing to try to please other people, not how you have changed yourself to please other people in the past. And we definitely see this. We have some medicine cards here for the nodes and ancestors speak for the nodes. I do pull these first 4 cards so that I can meditate and get some downloads before I do the reading for you. And Deer is all about the North Node, and that's talking the first house, talking about you and how to deal with yourself. Deer represents gentleness, not trying to force yourself into these changes or force yourself to be a specific way, especially when it comes to somebody else. It's being compassionate. It's self-care. Over here we have respect your physical body, detox and rejuvenate, relax. It's been go, 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 go for for a long time now. So you really need to start taking care of yourself and your needs. What do you want in situations, as opposed to always doing for others? And of course, then we have the dragonfly. The dragonfly here represents illusion. And that's the south node representation of the card. And again, this is the illusion that you were under within these relationships. Perhaps you had rose-colored glasses on. You didn't want to look at how this relationship situation was really taking you away from yourself. Perhaps you focus so much on the other person that you kept pushing away your needs, your wants, your destiny, what you came here to do in order to take care of other people or to please them, giving your power away. And again, the dragonfly does ask you, at what point in your life did you change yourself in order to please another person or to keep them around? So that's going to be coming up a whole lot over these next 18 months. One of the things that the ancestors say that will really help you with the South Node is to connect with water. Let the water spirits, those are spiritual baths, go to the ocean. That's the ultimate spiritual bath there. Take those spiritual baths, go to the ocean, let the water spirits help you out. Make sure you drink plenty of water to help process all that out as well. But help to clean off all of that residue, perhaps having too much of other people's energy on you. So let's see what the tarot cards have to say. Oh, before I get into that, I want to show you one of the cards I made. It's called the Quantum Field card. And those of you that are Taurus Dreamers, and of course all of you that have clicked on this are Taurus Dreamers. And that means that you consciously co-create your own reality with God, Goddess, all that is. You're not buying into the illusion of what others want you to do. It's at the bottom of the field. So this is the North Node future self. These are all your possible futures, all your potential futures you could have from here on out. This is a new phase, so we can set a new tone for our future. So which one, the one that you want to pick are the ones that are up here in the highest vibration up toward the North Node. These are your destiny future points. So pick one of them. It doesn't really matter. It's whatever, flavor or focus that you want to have. That future self can then dream back to you or remember how they got there. And that actually, when they're remembering, they're dreaming back to you and sending messages through via the subconscious and the intuition to give you messages on how to navigate. Because we don't have a map anymore, people. All our maps are from our higher selves, our future selves, and our guides and ancestors. We don't have a map for the new world. It's all about rolling up the sleeves and getting to work and figuring it out. Now, if you pick the lower ones, if you don't put a little work into communicating with these higher future selves, you're going to end up back in these karmic cycles with the lower ones, back in those same old relationship patterns that take you away from yourself and what you're here to do in the world. And that again, it could be love relationships, but also family relationships. A lot of people get caught up in their family or job. I mean, for you, it's like, I'm so caught up in doing all this stuff for other people or doing my job and making sure that gets done that I don't have any time for myself, and I'm exhausted to the point I do feel you really do need to detox from these situations. Hadn't been eating right, sleeping right, and drinking enough water, stuff like that. So start with the basics there. So let's see what the tarot has to say to Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising about this situation. This could be, any time, depending on what degree you are. And this is in particular Taurus Rising. We have you right there, the self. You saw that card fall out, did you not? Taurus, the Knight of Pentacles. Slowly but surely have patience with yourself, just like you have with every kind of work situation. Building something, building up relationships with other people. You're building a relationship with yourself and your own destiny right now. It's one step at a time. breaking that big picture down into little doable steps. You're very good at that, and this is the time to implement that. So it's focusing on you and what your needs are. Financial, physical, material. What's going to make you comfortable? What do you value in your life? Okay. There's the Queen of Cups. That's the Scorpio energy. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And look, you're facing off. That's really interesting. Right there on the north and south node. Again, can't make this stuff up. So not focusing so much on the other person. It is all about taking care of you. And also honoring your own emotional nature and how you feel about things. Not just always worried about how your partner feels, but what about your needs and getting them met. We have the Five of Wands. There's been a little arguments, petty things. It's not the Five of Swords, not that ugly energy, but some fiery, passionate energy. Because I see power struggles because the other person, they liked it the way it was, right? You did everything for them. Hey, you made things very, very comfortable, and they highly value your presence and you focusing on them, right, Taurus? And as you pull that back and start to focus on you, there can be a little bit of conflict. It's not major, but you probably will find that you have to stand your ground and stand up for yourself. Could be also at work saying, I need to take some time off. And they're like, wait, what? No. And yeah, you had this new idea. That is that I have decided I'm going to do what's best for me. Ace of Swords there, that new beginning. Finally getting some clarity about what direction to go in after coming out of that Gemini North node of busy, but nothing can be set in stone. Now we have a direction. Now I know where I'm needing to go. So that I feel that bringing great relief to you guys. Take a vacation. I also hear take a vacation by the water. Go to the ocean if possible. Or to a lake, somewhere, that you can relax. Perhaps, a nice retreat or resort, something comfortable, and reasonably priced. Okay, now the next card we have is the Eight of Pentacles. That's definitely learning something new, a new skill, a new project. Learning how to take care of yourself for a change. How about that? And having some physical results come of it. And it's not going to be perfect. It's going to, I hear trial and error. A little bit of trial and error. Finally, what I see with the Dragonfly and the Ace of Swords is finally coming out of the illusion that you had perhaps in other relationships and situations. Let me just check the sound. Mercury's retrograde. It's been one thing after another, either with the sound or with the video, whatever. You are the star, though. Over this next 18 months, the focus is on you, and as you focus on yourself, other people will start to follow suit and also focus on you and help you out like you've helped them, right? Okay, you're being stubborn. There's a card. We got the Knight of Wands. It did want to come up in the reverse, but I see this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That might be somebody that you're involved with. That did come upside down, and I'm focusing on relationships with you guys in particular. Let's get another card. I don't. There's so many particular things that could be. That could be that your travel kind of got held up. I want to see them upright. I've been liking reading these upright. I feel like you finally, now that I see it upright with under the Knight of Pentacles, I think you're finally feeling like you can move forward in a new direction. Now, for some of you, you might have had a relationship with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and you're just really not seeing eye to eye with that person anymore. You just found out you're not on the same page, and you cannot be the person that they need you to be. Now focused on you, not on the other, but on you. It's about your drive, your fire. Now that you've got some clarity on the direction you want to go in, you're ready to jump on that horse and go. You're tired of waiting around, messing around. Let's get on with it. Let's start learning it. Let me get my hands on the situation. That's what I'm hearing. All right, got anything else for us? If you're not going to drop some, I'm going to start cutting. Okay, we're going to start cutting. Here we go. They do what they do. I just go along with it. All right. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles, really waiting on that person to change. The Seven of Pentacles reversed or upright. Waiting on somebody else. Waiting on other people. Waiting on this situation. Waiting on the money to come in. Waiting on this job to finish up. All this waiting on other people. This is also planting some seeds. This is time to plant the seeds for the new you, and being patient as it evolves. Again, that has come up once again. Here is that 10 of Cups. It's right under the 5 of Swords. So that I'm feeling like perhaps for some of you, and especially those of you that are purging out relationships, those relationships, you had the illusion, the dragonfly, this is what you wanted. Your rose-colored glasses said, I have the 10 of Cups, the kids, the house, all of this dreamy stuff, everything I really wanted, but really behind closed doors, it was the 5 of Wands. One power struggle after another. The other person wanting your energy all the time, but what do you get for you? You know, it has, you know, those situations come up. There you are, once again, the King of Pentacles. And he is focusing on his pinnacle, his empire, his business. Okay? So, again, this is coming up to, yeah, I was focused on everybody else but me. Perhaps even giving all my time and energy to the boss at the workplace. But now it's time for you to be the boss. It's all about you. You be the King of Pentacles now. Whether you're male or female, just that masculine energy taking charge of the situation. And saying, hey, I've got some value to offer. He has come from the Knight to the King. And he's got some value to offer, especially with this new idea. Might take you from, you know, being a knight in, working for those other people. Maybe some of you decided to do your own business, and that's carrying you with this new wonderful idea you have. You can really be the king of your own world. What needs to be taken care of, however, is this 9 of Swords. All these fears, of course, the deer, that's how we deal with fears, through being gentle with yourself. Doesn't mean you give in to the fear. Your fear of losing these other people, fear of losing the job, fear of change. Taurus, you don't like things to change. But it absolutely is going to have to. And once you start to get to work on the situation, the 8 of Pentacles, that will help you feel better, because you have not been feeling too good. You know, all this stress and anxiety and giving and running and doing for all these other people has just worn you out and gotten you to a point of paranoia to some degree, and that might be because of the power struggles going on. Again, once you get your teeth into a new project, and there it is, the Ace of Pentacles, that new project, that new beginning, focusing on you. Once you start focusing on yourself, on your new project, these new ideas, and see that it's probably going to pay off pretty good if you stick with it. And it's not going to be easy. The North Node destiny is not easy. The easy way out is just give in to what the other wants, and not stand up for myself and stand my ground. Yeah, you might have some sleepless nights going through this change, but it's going to be worth it, Taurus. We have the reverse 10 of Swords, and again, I'm not reading them all upright, but let it be over. Whatever the situation is, it could be this old relationship, this relationship situation that you've been waiting and waiting and waiting for the other person to change, waiting and waiting for the job to change, for something to happen. Well, you know, we'll wait for the rest of our lives if that's the way it's going to be. You have to take the reins in your own hands, and just like with this Ace of Swords, move in that direction. The Knight of Wands has no qualms doing that. This is the 6 of Cups, friendships and relationships of the past. It could be a friend or family member, someone from the past coming up. Again, don't get too caught up in relationships or the nostalgia of, oh, it used to be so good, it used to be so wonderful. Keep looking at the power struggle that's really going on, and that this happy 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups situation may not be what you thought. I'm not telling all of you to like dump all your relationships, but how you predominantly give your power away especially in your love relationships, your committed relationships, whether it be work or personal. You really need to adjust that, and it depends on the other person if they can handle that adjustment or not. Okay, but you don't wait on them. If they can't handle you needing to take care of yourself for the next 18 months and go focus on taking care of themselves and doing what they need to do, moving from a codependent relationship into an interdependent relationship, they can't handle it. They don't need to be there. Let them go, right? There's that Hierophant, the other people trying to tell you what to do with the world. You will listen to me, you will bow down to me. Always saying, yes, boss, what do you want me to do, boss? Now it's time to be your own boss. That's what I'm hearing. Listening to your own inner authority, to your own inner voice. And that's how a whole new world, a whole new cycle comes up for you, Taurus. How exciting. Woohoo! So yes, the World card, that is new cycles, these new beginnings, as stepping into a whole new you. But it's going to be a process over these next 18 months. It's not going to happen overnight. You're good at the process. Maybe you're more comfortable with that idea of, oh my God, it's not all going to be ripped away at once. But then again, Uranus is in Taurus as well, hitting that first house. So there's going to be some surprises. You may wake up one day and go, I can't take this shit no more. Pack my bags and I'm out of here. Make a new plan, Stan. No need to be coy, Roy. Just set yourself. That's it. Something leave. Set yourself free. Whatever. I'm sorry, I don't know that song. It just came out of my head. No need to be coy, Roy. Time to set yourself free to be yourself. So because there are relationship issues, if you have a partner that can support that and stick with you through this process, wonderful. This is not a time in these next 18 months, if you're single or had just gotten out of a relationship, to immediately jump back into a new one. No, this is a time to spend time with yourself first, getting to know yourself. That's how you'll get your financial destiny that you've always wanted, your personal, that home, that comfort, that value in life that you've always been looking for. It is to take time and spend some time with yourself. So if you just got out of a relationship, I highly advise you not to jump in a new one, because that is how you will sabotage yourself and end up on the lower vibrations, back in that karmic cycle within the quantum field. And I know, Dreamer, Taurus, you do not want that. Woo! I caught that before it hit the floor. Yeah, you've been focused on finances and career. That might be an issue why you don't immediately go out on your own, because your finances are connected up with other people or with your job. There may be some moonlighting that needs to happen until you get your own business. Financial issues are an issue in your love life, of course. That does cause a lot of things. It says passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Find something that you're passionate about. It doesn't have to, and not another person. In this particular case for you, not focusing on a passion that you have for somebody else, but a passion that you have that can help out the finances and career, so it will not be an issue either in your present relationship or those in the future. But it's definitely going to be, this is going to be a time to detox from all of these toxic patterns that you've been in and to focus on you, Taurus. It's all about you, baby. All right. Thank you for liking, sharing. Please hit the like button, subscribing, all of that wonderful good stuff. And share. It really does help my channel. Just that little bit of support. I am deeply grateful. Thank you. And sweet dreams, Taurus Dreamers. Until next time. Bye-bye now.